Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. All right, so we already knew that from Nancy Pelosi's husband decided to have him a little bit of drink, a little too much drink, and probably something else, and decided to go for a ride. And then he must have been swirling or something because the police saw a drunk inside, and when they pulled him over, they arrested the brother. And apparently, he got some time, man. He did some time in the joint. I heard he got out with muscles and everything. Tattoos on his neck. I heard he joined the gang while he was inside. Everything. No, I didn't. But that's what we about to check out. But I want y'all to check this out right here. This bucket hat. Outwork yesterday joint. Huh? Yeah, I think it's a little fly. I like to wear this joint right here. For anyone who want to get themselves a hat, and shout out to all. We are at 50. We are at 50 people who purchase hats, man. I am excited. Now, over the hills excited, man. I don't even know what the heck to say. But if you want one, go to hatsforsales.com, hatsforsale.com. I'm all over the place. Hatsforsale.com, and put in LFR 10 for 10% off, and you'll get free shipping all across America. Okay, this is a cool looking hat, but it's not really the best for doing videos. So not unless you got an earbuds, and I don't have earbuds. I have some over the head headphones. So we just gonna wear this one right here. We're gonna rock this one during this journey right here. All right, so y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let's get it. I'll pop in.
New details in Paul Pelosi's DUI hearing. Paul Pelosi has just pled guilty to 1 count. The other count was dismissed. He was sentenced to 5 days, and he served 2 days already, and he got 2 days for good behavior. That leaves 1 day left. But
that's a lot of time. That's a lot of time in the joint.
As I understand it, it will actually end up with no days in jail because they are written off as good behavior. He has to do this, though. There's an interlocking device on the car that he will have to use. He'll have to go to DUI classes. He'll have to pay a fine. We're not.
Hold on. So my man got to blow into a tube every day. I'm sorry. That's not funny. That is not funny. I apologize to all the alcoholics today and of old. I know that could be a sickness, you know what I mean? But this brother got to blow into a tube. That's kind of funny. I apologize. That's kind of funny. I just wonder how Nancy feels about this. Like, oh, yeah, you're really making me look good. You know that, right? You know that, right? You really make me daggone look good. Don't make no daggone sense, man.
Sure how much yet. Let me say that clearly, Kennedy. So he's sentenced to 5 days. He served 2. He got 2 for good behavior. And the final day, he will not have to go to jail because there will be a court work program.
Man, look at the colors these ladies have on. My gosh. I love the way that they put their daggone outfits together, man. They just look so classy. And whoever this is right here, look at her daggone calf muscles in her legs with the red bottoms. Whew. Mama looking good. She's looking good.
For that last day. So no jail time. Seems like a very generous deal for Paul Pelosi.
Yeah, and also 2 days he was straddling midnight. So that's why he got the 2 days. He was really only in custody for about 5 hours.
Right.
And then he made bail and left and probably got an earful from his very powerful spouse. It sounds like, you know, a garden variety DUI ruling from the judge. I still want to know what's going to happen with the dash cam footage because this matter has now been wrapped up in the court, so we should see that. So
dash cam footage, ain't no way in the goddamn world is Nancy gonna let y'all see that. You absolutely lost your freaking head if you think that Nancy's gonna let y'all see that daggone dash cam footage. Huh? You can have every single one of your likes back and your comments back. You can get your money back for this video. If daggone she gets, I'm gonna come right back. I'm gonna circle back to this video. If I ever see anything come out that there's some dash cam video, footage of her husband getting that DUI, he probably yelling at the police. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? I'm Mr. Nancy Pelosi.
So as a
that's so disrespectful.
Cautionary tale for the future for anyone who wishes to abuse their privileges.
David, that's exactly right. So this citing that they're doing to ongoing, you know, litigation here, there's a court case, we can't see the dash cam, that's over. That excuse is done. So we should get the footage. What, tonight? I mean, sometime.
I don't know. When's Pelosi leave Congress?
Exactly. That's the answer. That's the answer right there. That's when you're going to get the video, when she decides to leave Congress.
Maybe then we'll see the footage. Look, this is just burying the case. First of all, he gets less time than it takes to fix the vehicle that was damaged in the accident, to put it in perspective. And he gets privilege, but what about the other driver? Why aren't we also talking about the other person in the crash?
The victim.
The injuries, the fact that they probably suffered some financial loss. Most likely they were working. Not that he doesn't work. However, in his time when he's doing that 1 day of what is it, court-ordered time?
Whoa, I didn't know anybody else was involved. I didn't know somebody else got hurt in this. Wow. Whoa.
Maybe he can advise them on their investment accounts. I hear he's really good at that.
He's a really good guesser.
Yeah,
He's a really good investment advisor. And maybe he can help the court out because, you know, they could use
But remember, too, and I'm not the lawyer here. I'm looking at you, but Kaylee, but I will say, you know, remember, it wasn't a felony charge in the beginning. All of this was misdemeanor charges. So at the end of the day, the judge already gave him a gift by not charging him with the felony. I mean, drunk driving is a serious offense. Yeah. People die every day from drunk drivers as drunk drivers. So this is not really funny at the end of the day. And this guy's getting off because I think, again, misdemeanor charge, not a felony, in my opinion, because of who he is and who his wife is and what they are in that community and the money that they have.
A lot of people do die from drunk drivers. And that's one thing that I don't understand, why they're not discussing this too much on CNN. I saw a show earlier today, Anderson Cooper, I think that's his name. He was talking to a panel of people. Yeah, that show still comes on in my house too. That and Fox now, but both of them anyway. But anyway, that show was on and they was talking about how Donald Trump is now, everyone is hoping that he goes to prison or receives some charges or something because it has to do with some tax evasion or something like that, that they're finding issues with. Maybe y'all can give me some information about that. But of course, everyone is checking that out. I'm looking in the comments and whatnot, and everybody is saying that they hope Donald Trump goes to jail for this, gets arrested for this. He is finally about to face what we've been trying to get them to face for a long time. The roosters are coming home to, the chickens are coming home. Which one is it? It's the chickens coming home to roost. One of them. They are ecstatic about what's going on, but nobody's talking about this. I just want to know how many people have actually died from the crime that they are so much hating on Donald Trump from. But yet, they're not talking about this right here.
You make a really...
From the other driver being the person driving under the influence and hits Paul Pelosi.
Oh, it'd be totally different. I mean, Cheryl, you make, I think, the key point. The judge charged a misdemeanor. The two reasons she cited is there was not, you know, a serious fatality that resulted. Could have been. The other reason was he was just above the legal limit. But as we discussed here, the test was taken 2 hours and 15 minutes later. There will be the consequence of having this interlocking device on his vehicle, though, Kat, which is not that big of a consequence at all.
It's really not a consequence at all. Exactly. If you're worth that kind of money, first of all, it's never okay to drive drunk, never okay to drive drunk and on drugs. There's absolutely no excuse to do so when you have that kind of money where you could get a driver. As you said, you could get a copter. It's not like this is a guy without resources.
Is this my first time seeing her? I think it is. What's her chain say? Tasha? What I will say is, how in the hell did it take them 2.5 hours to check his blood levels? To check his levels? Did he ask them, like, look. Okay, guys, look, this is embarrassing enough. Could y'all at least do me this one solid? I mean, Nancy Pelosi, guys. Nancy Pelosi. That's my wife. Yes, she is the Beyonce of the Congress. Nancy Pelosi, all right? If y'all could just wait 2.5 hours, by that time, you know what I mean, it would have gotten out my system a bit. You know, it won't seem as dangerous. Come on, Nancy Pelosi. All right, brother, we got you. But you're going to have to slide in like $200. Oh, cool. I can do that. I can, you know what I mean? I pee that.
He's going to have no issue getting someone else to drive him, which is obviously what he should have done in the first place. I have so many questions. I have so many questions.
Which car is it going on?
Yeah.
And by the way, these interlocking
I'm sure he has one vehicle.
Like the rest of us, probably just one car. That's like a very sensible Porsche.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they're easy to cheat in the sense that somebody else can get in the car and blow into the device.
You just have one of the servants come out.
I already thought that.
The guilty plea was interesting, though, Kennedy. I think it's a smart move. He clearly was guilty if you read the complaint. And I think the Pelosi's probably just want this to go away as fast as possible. We know we had the Taiwan trip, which distracted from
with
this.
Paulie Jr.
But they want this to go away, and this will go away after, a day or two.
It's very hard for their son to make those sweetheart deals in Asia, yes, in China and Taiwan and everywhere else, with this hanging over the collective family head. I also think that the Pelosi's probably wrote a handsome check to the victim in this crash, and that's why we're not exactly right. Like, woo, that many donuts. Okay. Feel better already, Paul. Thank you.
Yes, we have not heard from the victim. That is the case. We wonder how he feels today.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily.
And you won't daggone hear from the victim. That's what you won't do, because they listen. He told them, look, I know I didn't hit you. I know I didn't hit your car. I caused some issues. You know what I mean? But Nancy Pelosi. Or is that your child? Got a beautiful child. I know you'll love to see him. Nah, I don't think they're doing anything like that. But it is kind of wild, man. It is kind of wild. I'm ridiculous. I'm ridiculous, man. I am. I'm starting to, the older I get, I'm starting to really accept the fact that I'm something might be wrong with me, and I'm okay with that. Something might be wrong with my mental. Insane in the membrane, as they say. Insane in the brain. Who said that, Dr. King? Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. All right, y'all please let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I'm Van, and now we are all the LFR family. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and hopefully inside the Patreon as well. Y'all have been amazing per usual, man. Love y'all.